spilling out salt water that could contain dangerous chemicals. Brett Shipp has been looking into the dispute. Brett, good morning. So what can you tell us about this?
Good morning, Charles. Yeah, oil and gas regulators with the Texas Railroad Commission are taking their fight against environmentalists to new heights. They asked the FAA to declare a no-fly zone surrounding a massive saltwater leak in West Texas. But one defiant activist is still flying her drone, posting her videos, and challenging state officials to try and stop her. They say the eye in the sky never lies. In this case, drone video shot by environmental attorney Sarah Stogner, depicting an uncontrolled release of injection well saltwater, spewing into the air, leaching, sometimes flowing out of the ground onto the topsoil, destroying everything in its path.
But the salt water kills everything. There's a reason the Bible talks about salting the earth of your enemies. It kills things for generations.
Stogner, who is about to make her second run for Texas Railroad Commissioner, lives not far from the latest saltwater disaster discovery in Crane County, south of Odessa. It's her passion for protecting the environment that inspires her to both run for office and hold polluters accountable. But when the Texas Railroad Commission caught her posting pollution pictures, they asked the FAA to issue a no-fly zone prohibiting her from flying her drone near the leak. Stogner says she's standing her ground.
If they want to try to prosecute me, I will stand up in front of a judge, in front of the FAA, whomever I am told I need to talk to, and I will defend myself, and I will respect the decision that they make.
The Railroad Commission is on record saying Stogner's drone photography posed a safety risk. They say they're trying to contain the leaks and determine the source. But Stogner says the problem is statewide. She says an absence of safe and responsible injection well practices are to blame. So when it comes to exposing polluters, Stogner says the sky's the limit.
This is a game of whack-a-mole, and unless and until we control that subsurface system, this will continue happening in Crane County and anywhere where you've got historical oil and gas operations coupled with modern-day injection.
Now, the Texas Railroad Commission told me yesterday the saltwater flow has now stopped, even though Stogner says that's not quite the case. They say as soon as all of the cleanup work is done, they will then ask the FAA to lift the no-fly restrictions. Guys?
Yeah, Brett, this is a crazy story. Yeah. Talk to us about some of the dangers that the leak poses for Texans.
Well, just yesterday, the Houston Chronicle, which has been following the story very closely, filed an open records request for the testing on that site, and it came back that there are high levels of the carcinogen benzene in some of that water, as well as salt levels far greater than those found in the ocean. The big problem here is that as these injection well salt water comes up out of the earth, like from a mile down in the earth, it could run into aquifers and could contaminate water supplies. That's the big threat right now, and that's why Stogner is all over this, getting those videos and exposing them to the public to show what's going on.
Yeah, definitely needed, and glad that she is taking a strong stand against what's going on. Brett, thanks so much for your report.
Welcome.
All right, time now to take a quick break. We'll have more Texas headlines when we come back.